Imagine it's your 21st birthday and your father is telling you you can travel time. Where's the first place you would time travel to? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Salad and I saw About Time. It is written and directed by Richard Curtis. If you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This was requested by a Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a movie review, patreon.com/ASEPresents. On with the review. This movie follows Tim. It's his 21st birthday. His father sits him down and he says, everybody in our paternal line, all the males in our family, including your cousins, grandpappies, great-great-grandpappies, all of the line. I don't know where it starts, the movie doesn't say, but every male can travel time. I like how he waits until the kid's 21 before he does anything. It's actually quite responsible to do so. This movie is essentially teaching Tim of the life lessons he needs to know, but you know, it's time travel, so he doesn't have to take 10 years to learn them. He can just go back in time. He's a little bit awkward and has no luck with the chicks. He decides to use time travel to improve his ability to pick up chicks and just be in a relationship with one in general. He finds a chick, her name is Mary, and they hit it off very well. And then he's hanging out with his friend the next day and the friend's complaining. He's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I lost. I missed out on this opportunity. Whew, and I blew it because I ended up hiring the worst person because they didn't recite their lines. And so he goes back in time, berates the actor, and then goes back in time again to the same point. And what's interesting is that he now has no history of talking to Mary whatsoever. And so at this point, he walks up to Mary and really cold, very suddenly, she has no familiarity with him, but he has a lot of familiarity with her, and it's really creepy and weird how he approaches her. And I'm like, man, he could just restart, but somehow this is endearing and she starts to like him again. Every time he messes up, he just goes into a closet, changes the time, tries again. And he does this to the tune of getting married with her, having children with her. He also learns some lessons, like you can't help other people in terms of fixing their own problems. They have to fix their own problems when it comes to internal things. You can't change the past. You can't change how another person looks at life, whether it's negative or positive. You can't change that. And he learns that lesson, which I like. And then he learns the lesson that, you know, maybe he doesn't want to go back in time every time he makes a mistake. Too many things change. He starts to cherish life. He starts to enjoy it a lot. He does not feel the need to time travel as much as he's enjoying life. Of course, whenever there's a mistake, when there's a major mistake, he time travels. He tried to time travel to save his sister from being in a car collision while drunk driving, and he ended up having a different a son instead of a daughter. And he's like, oh, well, I have to let this happen then. Well, I have to go back and undo what I did. And then he just lives his life. And eventually he learns that his father is dying of cancer and his father is using his ability to time travel to extend his life. His father gives him advice. You should live life twice. Live the first day just normally, and then the second day, just appreciate everything that you missed on the first day. I'm like, I like that. And then he says, and then after his dad dies, Tim be like, okay, I'm just going to live life like I would if I were to do it over and over again, very intentionally. And I like the ultimate lesson of this movie. The lesson is appreciate your life. Live life with the fullest of intents. Live life like you would if it was the only time that you could. And also, if you were to travel back in time, how would you live life if you travel back in time? Do you specifically change something or not change it? Just appreciate life again. I also like how he ends up sharing his time travel abilities with his wife, and they can go back in time and hang out when they're younger, and he can hang out with his dad whenever he misses his dad. It's really sweet. I was looking at this movie the entire time thinking, is there going to be some sort of jump scare? Is there going to be a monster that comes out? But no, it's not that type of movie whatsoever. Very, very sweet. Also, the ladies in this film, they're adorable. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. they're the adult cute, you know, not like, not, I wouldn't say like adolescent cute to not teenage cute, not even like young 20s cute, probably like upper 20s, up lower 30s cute. Like, it's like, wow, you're cute, you know? Especially Mary. Oh my goodness, she's adorable. This film is very, very bright. Whenever there's sad moments, like the father's funeral, that's very sad. That was pretty blue of a shot. But everything else, when it comes to all the lessons that he's learning while time traveling, most of the film was shot in a orangish, warmish hue. It's overall a pretty uplifting film. It's very nice and happy, and I ended up watching this film being all like, yeah, I'm tearing up a little bit. I really like this film a lot. You should watch it if like romantic films with some sci-fi elements, but also has like life lessons in it too. I think the combination of all of this is why I like it, and the execution too. I normally wouldn't just like romance films. I'm not a big fan of romance films. Sci-fi, if it's done right, I like it. Stuff about life lessons, I generally enjoy. But all three, I'm like, all right, that's an interesting combination, and I really ended up liking this, and it was really heartfelt. Everyone did a really good job with the acting in this film. I recommend this one. I gotta give this, it's a 7.7 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another little platform really like set $20 dinos, patreon.com/ASEPresents, one movie review for 1 month. If I haven't reviewed on the channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it all, so that's why I see the Patreon requests in, and helps for the daily grow indiness. Go watch this link tree here, and until next time, mint salad song, I'll see you later, my side croutons and bacon bits. Yeah.